I'd like to talk for just a minute about the bass drum, how to play different dynamic levels on it, and how to play doubles on it. This is one of the things that might be the most difficult to describe verbally. That's more of an experiential feel thing that you learn how to do by doing it over time. But basically, I sort of think of three different dynamic levels on the bass drum and, three foot placements. So you like Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl, as you should, as God intended. But a lot of, he and Taylor Hawkins, one of the main Foo Fighters drummers. I don't know if Taylor's on all the recordings and how many of them are Dave. The early ones are definitely Dave. But a lot of that really loud stuff, you're going to be heel up. So if you look, there's, I believe, a couple of inches of clearance, and my foot is up at the front of the pedal. The ball of my foot is over the widest part of the pedal when you view it from the top, which is why they make it that way. But if you're playing, that's heel up. And then a lot of your jazz guys who play in small groups are going to be playing heel completely down at this level. I don't play very well that way. I don't do it all the time. Well, I don't play drums all the time at all anymore. But I never played very well this way. But there are jazz drummers who are playing way down here with their foot completely all the way down. And so they've got, when I back it off to a certain point, I can't even see the Tama logo. There's at least an inch between my heel and the back of the pedal, whereas here it's completely covered. I think you're probably going to cramp up your joints if you play too far back here. I think it might make more sense, even if you're going to try to play heel down, to move your foot up enough that the joint of the pedal right here is bisecting your heel. It's going up the middle where the plate joins right here. So those are those two dynamic levels, the extreme ones, heel all the way up for very loud, and then heel all the way down for very soft. But the way that I think you'll find it's most useful to play is, with your foot closer to the fulcrum of the pedal, slid back a little bit to where this angle where the plate of the pedal joins is actually bisecting the sole of your foot, going up the line of the ankle and the shin, and your foot is maybe an inch off the pedal, but not much, and you're able to move the foot back and forth a bit. And that's where you're going to be able to play doubles the best. That's something that you have to learn by doing it. You can see if I back my foot all the way up, it's possible to do it with my heel down. It's a little more difficult for me up there toward the drum head. Back away from the drum head, it's a little easier with my heel all the way down. But the way I would do it is heel toe, where you're moving forward into the double slightly, so that the second note of the double, your foot moves a little more forward toward the drum head. But I'm letting go of the second one. My heel comes up. It's kind of the same idea as pulling the stick up to the higher stick height before the downbeat, the quarter note. So you're kind of just catching the bounce on that second note, and the heel comes up, and that's actually good for your foot to relax and let go of the second note. holding tension is how you give yourself injuries with your feet and your hands. You want to let go of the second note. But we're looking for the fulcrum of the pedal, you know, the middle of the pedal where the balance point is. So I might be actually slightly forward of that toward the drum head, but you can see basically my toes and the ball of my foot are on the pedal, but the foot is kind of in the middle of it. It's not super high up to where my calf is flexed all the time. You know, I'm not wearing high heels here, and it's not, the heel's not all the way down because that's going to make your foot flex a different way. But you want relaxed foot and ankle and calf. And you can play most of the music you need to play at that level. And you don't have to hit every drum as hard as you can anyway. It's probably going to sound better if you don't. But you can definitely play rock music here. Let me get that foot out of the way. You can hear there that I can accent those first two big ones if I want to. I can put my heel up more for those, and then the not as hard. But you can control that like you control your stick height.